People need to stop sleeping on Chile. The first time I fell in love with this team and this bunch of talented people was in the 2010 World Cup, when I was like, these guys are really good. And ever since then, this generation of players, Diaz, Alexis Sanchez, Vidal, Vargas, all these people, they've lost a few, but this group of people, these are some very good football players. And I believe that once Sampaoli left, that these guys would struggle, be different manager, different setup, and so forth. But they have still maintained their identity. But as this 7-0 showed, they have taken it to the next level. The thing with Mexico is that, because I was in and out of the game, because obviously the game was very late from where I am. So I was in and out of the game. But from what I saw of the game, Chile were just a better team. Because even if you put the goals to one side and Mexico's defending and then pretty much giving up after 3-0, 4-0, like Mexico didn't even come close to scoring. The defensive work of Chile, their pressing, their organization, and just their professionalism, it was like men versus boys. A team was just playing on a whole different level to Mexico. You can say, okay, Mexico could have done better, be much more inventive in how they played. But once you're playing a team that is so good, so prepared, strategically and tactically, it's very difficult to make anything happen. So basically, I just believe that, you're looking at, Vargas scoring four Gs. And I think for the Mexican fans out there, you can't, because I think it was after the third goal, they were throwing stuff at Vargas when he scored, and you can't do that. If it was me, I'd be angry. But I'd be angry at my own players. I'd either leave at 3-0 or I'd be angry at my own players. You can't be angry at Chile. There is nothing to justify that. Unless they cheated to do what they do, then you can do that. But they didn't cheat. They had just played it very well and much better. And for Mexico, I know it's unfortunate because I feared this fixture. Because Mexico were just in an unfortunate thing of where because they had to face them anyway. Even if they didn't face them in the quarters, they'd have to face them possibly in the semis or in the final if they wanted to win this. But even when I saw this fixture, I was like, man, Chile, this is tough. Especially at the quarterfinal, this is tough. And I just don't think that Mexico were really prepared for Chile. Because again, you're playing against, these are the defending champions. And South America has always been about Brazil, Argentina, but I think Chile are now emerging as a third in that group. And now the stars seem to be aligning for a Chile-Argentina final, because Argentina will snipe you. Argentina have no business losing to USA. Come on, let's just be real. And I think Colombia will give Chile a game. They'll definitely give them a game, but I just believe Chile are the better team, so I think they should beat them. So it will not be a repeat of last year's final. If that being said, that's just what I assume. But yeah, man, 7-0 is heavy, man. For Mexico, they have to lick their wounds, and they just have to recharge themselves for the World Cup. But I think you can... for the players, because looking at some of those goals, for some of those players, you can lose, but don't get barbecued or circumcised. As in, 3-0, boom, there you go, fine, let's move. But don't get circumcised, man. It's not great. It doesn't help anybody, and it's really not conducive to anything. So, yeah, man, it's just not great for me personally. But yeah, look, for Chile, yeah, look, man, these guys are hungry, and I think these guys really, because I didn't think that they'd win. So I didn't even put them in the conversation. But no Uruguay, Brazil are a mess. Chile have a very good chance. And I think if Chile meets Argentina in the final, everybody's fit, everybody's nice, fresh, and healthy, Chile can beat Argentina again. Even if I'm leaning towards Argentina to win it finally, I believe if it's an Argentina-Chile game, I do believe that Chile, they can beat them. Because I'm just looking at Argentina and I'm just looking at how Chile are and how they're playing, especially physically. They these guys are tough. Literally, these guys are a tough as nails team. So yeah, man, 7-0, which reminded me of a certain game that took place in 2014.